Hi, I'm Dea Matilde. Today, our discussion will focus around inclusive education and more specifically, what is an inclusive teacher and how inclusive education impacts our students. So what is inclusive education? Before we begin into the textbook definition of what inclusive education is, let's talk about the importance that inclusive education has on our learning system. Inclusive education has been an incredibly useful tool that has helped provide an equal opportunity for all learners. It created a starting point for a welcoming and safe environment to assist children become successful regardless of their exceptionalities and disabilities. Like what its name suggests, inclusive education means for all. With this type of welcoming environment, a student's disability can quickly turn into one of their greatest strengths. Anyone and everyone is encouraged to reach their full potential. One of the most important aspects of inclusive education is its ability to knock down barriers and provide equal opportunities to all students. In an inclusive learning classroom, the teacher adapts for the students, not the student adapting to the teacher. Furthermore, an added benefit of inclusive education can be seen in how culture and diversity is celebrated, therefore leading to more open-minded students. Our next question that relates to our topic today is, what is an inclusive teacher? Different exceptionalities can affect a student's learning, and how can teachers help them reach their full potential? Canada is widely known as a diverse and inclusive nation, even becoming one of the first countries to cement the rights of people with disabilities in their charter. Undeniably, this sets a standard for inclusive education in Canada. A way of teaching where the instructor, where students with exceptionalities are not treated as separate from their cohort and are successfully included into lessons and activities while the other students are still kept up to standard, must be implemented into the foundation of how instructors teach to achieve an inclusive education. An inclusive teacher provides accommodations, modifications, and differentiated instructions to be inclusive for all students. Furthermore, teachers should build connections with students, providing accommodations and helping students with special needs. Every child needs somebody to believe in them. It is the key to building their momentum and confidence. Children learn best when they are comfortable and enjoy learning with a teacher who is warm and welcoming to all and has a nurturing nature. As an educator, we should always see the good in everyone. Look at students' strengths over their weaknesses and their abilities over their disabilities. Every child in school, it is expected that every learner, regardless of race, culture, religion, and capabilities, be welcomed warmly and be accepted and provided with the equal opportunity to quality instruction. Finally, the last discussion question we have today is the question that the entirety of inclusive education is based upon. How does inclusive education impact our students? We discussed it briefly in the beginning of this video. The increased rate of cultural diversity and social acceptance of its individual is a noticed trend around inclusive education. Inclusion is not making everyone out to be the same, but noticing that each one of us is unique and still being accepting.